did what he had to do, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Me, if I did what I like what he did in the sport, I ain't gonna lie, I'd be the same way.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I don't fault him for like stand to himself and things like that. You know what I mean? But it's also a part of me type thing, like come back and help too. You know what I mean? They were saying that I was messing with his daughter off of the fact that she kept Snapchatting.
Okay.
She kept hitting me on Snapchat.
Gervonta Davis challenges Floyd Mayweather at a press conference, calling out his former mentor for a showdown. The tension builds as Davis demands the highly anticipated blockbuster fight fans have been waiting for.
Shot, because I was already like aggressive trying to get on him, so he put me with a shot.
Was you hurt though? Was you like?
Hell no. I jumped on him. Like, you know what I mean? I jumped on him. He was grabbing me from there. We ain't want no smoke from there.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of people online, they, you know.
Matter of fact, take that back. I wound up catching his ass. That's when they start grabbing me.
Okay. Wait, is that what you showed him on the phone?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We got clips, but I don't want to make the fight.
Yeah, get to it.
Yeah.
All right, for sure. Listen, I mean, this one is definitely an interesting one because a lot of people, you know, when you're great, you get criticism. Some people say, yo, this is the first time he fighting a black fighter in this style. What do you think like as far as, do you do anything different or is the same shit, same walk in the park?
I mean, it depends on what's coming to me, you know what I mean? So.
Floyd Mayweather has openly expressed his admiration for Shakur Stevenson, claiming that Stevenson has more skill than Tank Davis in the 135 pounds lightweight division. This comparison has sparked debates within the boxing community, as both fighters have shown exceptional talent and potential. While Mayweather's comments may have been aimed at motivating Davis, they've also fueled a growing rivalry between the two young boxers.
When you think about the fighters who are fighting now, can you give me your 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 when it comes to the lightweight? The lightweight, who you would put where?
Well, you got guys fighting between 130, 135, and 140. They stack, you know, around that area. So, I mean, as of right now,
skills that pay the bills.
Well, the two guys, well, the biggest puncher, I feel, at the 135 will probably be Gervonta Tank Davis.
Mm-hmm.
But the most skillful fighter at 135 will be hands down Shakur Stevens.
Tank Davis spoke candidly about his relationship with Floyd Mayweather, sharing his thoughts on how people can offer opportunities, but often for their own benefit. He explained that once you're no longer useful to them, they push you aside. Davis admitted that he once looked up to certain individuals, but as he got closer, he realized they weren't who they claimed to be, leaving him disappointed. Ultimately, he chose to forge his own path, doing things on his own terms. Davis also mentioned being put in a lose-lose situation by Mayweather, but despite that, he managed to come out on top.
What came out still on top? With Floyd? You said, what was the lose-lose situation? What you mean?
This little situation that he put me in to, you know, make me lose what he thought I was gonna lose.
You talking about like a boxing match or?
Yeah, boxing match.
Ooh, if you don't mind. If you don't want to, it's fine.
Joseph Pedraza, my first world title. I was 16-0. I was 16-0. 16-0. And I was 21 at the time. And I haven't fought in like 7 or 8 months. And around that time, I wasn't making that much money. I probably was making like 10,000 a fight. So 6 months is crazy to not fight, you know. So when they came back and it was like, all right, you gotta fight. He was like, you gotta fight this fighter, which is Joseph Pedraza. If you don't fight him, you're not fighting. You're sitting on the show. So I had to fight him. In the midst of all that happened, I got evicted, had to sell my jewelry. So now, and remind you, I'm letting boxers that you talking about, I'm pitting them on game.
Shane Mosley declared that Floyd Mayweather's time is past and that now is Tank Davis's moment to shine. He emphasized that the sport continues to evolve, and Tank has solidified himself as the new face of boxing with his power, skill, and dominance in the ring.
It's kind of the same thing maybe because, you know, he's too close to Floyd. Floyd's like, you know, no, I'm the best. No, now it's no longer Floyd's time, it's Tank's time now. He's the best, he's done well, he's pound, he's all this. You gotta take a step back a little bit, but for Floyd, I don't know if he knows how to do that. I already got people on Instagram saying, why you hate Floyd so much? Why you hate Floyd? I don't hate Floyd. The whole family, I'm cool with the whole family. Well, I was cool with Roger, Jeff, his father, his mother, his sisters, all of them. Like we could hang out, everything. So it's like, I'm not hating on Floyd. You know what I'm saying? I try to keep it a buck, 100 of how I really feel, but maybe it comes off that way sometimes. But no, I don't hate Floyd. I'm happy for Floyd. You know, he's accomplished so much, and he believed in himself to accomplish all these different things, to be great, to dare to be great. You know what I'm saying? So I'm proud of him. I'm proud that the brother, you know, went all the way to the top of the mountain and won. But now, Floyd, it's time for somebody else to win. You won.
Gervonta Davis's choice to part ways with Mayweather Promotions was fueled by his desire to take full control of his career. He emphasized the need to manage his responsibilities and priorities independently, stating that it was time to ride his own bike without training wheels. This decision marked Davis's transition from being a protege under Mayweather's guidance to becoming an autonomous figure in the boxing world.
Has the time come, I gotta ask you this, has the time come for Tank Davis to take control of his own career and leave Mayweather Promotions?
It don't necessarily have to be leave Mayweather Promotions. It's about just becoming that man, handle your own responsibility, your own priority. So I feel as though it's my career, so I feel as though I need to be the one to control my career. You know what I mean? So, and it's time. You know what I mean? Everybody don't need to, have them training wheels on them forever. You know, it's time to, ride their own bike without training wheels.
So this is your last fight with Mayweather Promotions?
Yes, sir.
What'd you think? I know Floyd had responded. He said, I will always love Tank. I look at him as a son. He's got to do what's best for him. I feel like I've done a good job with him thus far, building him, putting him in good fights, great fights. He's steady growing, he's steady learning, but I'm proud of him. What'd you think of his response?
I feel as though the feelings is mutual. You know what I mean? It's nothing bad against. I have bad blood with Mayweather Promotion. I'm definitely appreciative that what they've done for me over the years. And it's no love lost. You know what I mean? It's just time for me to grow up and be my own man.
There are a number of people who would say, I think that they've somewhat coddled him and protected him from bigger fights. What do you think about that?
I don't think so. Because it's like, who fighting each other? It ain't like I'm just the only one not fighting nobody. Y'all not fighting nobody either. It just, they wanna rush into, I don't know.
The relationship between Mayweather and Davis grew tense, with reports indicating that Mayweather's mentorship style was often disrespectful and controlling. Davis felt undermined by Mayweather's actions, which he saw more as a display of power than genuine guidance. Boxing analyst Chiz the Adult weighed in on the hypothetical matchup between Floyd Mayweather and Gervonta Davis at 135 pounds. He argued that, despite Davis's impressive skills, Mayweather's experience, resilience, and superior boxing IQ would give him the advantage in such a bout. This perspective adds depth to the ongoing debate about how a fight between the mentor and his former student might play out.
Tank versus Floyd at 135 is a damn good fight, because both of them got great IQ, speed, stuff like that. But I'm gonna tell you this though, Floyd wins. Let me tell you why. Floyd got a great ass chin. Floyd is a killer, and he may be twice the speed of Tank. People forget how fast Floyd was. Floyd hand speed would rival Sugar Ray Leonard. Remember Pretty Boy? How he'll be like, his arms will be out here, and he'll be just dependent on his reflex, and bam, bam. Yo, I thought about that 2 weeks ago, and I was watching Tank, and I looked at Floyd, and I said, Floyd will beat him.
When asked about future opponents, Gervonta Davis didn't hesitate to express his interest in facing Floyd Mayweather. He acknowledged that fighting Mayweather would be his toughest challenge, while also emphasizing the respect he still has for his former mentor's skills. This statement highlights Davis's confidence in his own abilities and his desire to test himself against the best, even if it means going up against someone who once guided his career.
A new deal, 7-fight deal, which is music to the ears of many boxing fans. Get to see you in action for several more years. What type of names are we talking about on those 7 names?
Whoever you name, they could be in it.
If I name some fighters, can you say yes or no?
Yep.
Shakur Stevenson.
Yep.
Ryan Garcia.
Yep.
Devin Haney.
Yep.
Isaac Cruz.
Yeah, but there's 2 people I already beat already, but yeah.
Errol Spence.
Outside the ring.
Floyd Mayweather.
Yeah. 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 September. November.
Teofimo Lopez.
Yeah.
Out of all of those guys, who do you think is the most difficult opponent for you?
Floyd Mayweather.
Gervonta Davis has consistently shown confidence in his skills, asserting that he can compete with and defeat anyone in the ring, including Floyd Mayweather. This self-assurance reflects his belief in his training, experience, and natural talent, solidifying him as a formidable contender in the boxing world.
Tank, how would you fight Floyd in his prime? Like if you were to fight Floyd in
Don't
his prime,
fight him.
if you guys were both in the...
Don't fight him. I wouldn't fight him. I mean, Floyd was good. He was top tier. I mean, me, I feel as though I could compete with any top fighter. I'm not saying me going at Floyd, but I'm saying like I feel as though my skills. I feel like my skills, and not to take nothing from Floyd, but I feel like my skills can compete with anybody that ever laced up a boxing glove.
You're crazy to watch, bro. Like,
yeah.
You hit like a fucking train.
While Floyd Mayweather is celebrated as a legendary pound-for-pound champion, his age has become a topic of discussion in conversations about potential comebacks.
Question continues to get raised. What if Gervonta Tank Davis, 30 wins, no losses, no draws, 28 wins by way of knockout, 5'5" with a 67-inch arm reach, faced off against legendary, iconic, retired Hall of Fame superstar boxer, 5-division world champion, pound-for-pound former king, pay-per-view king, Floyd Mayweather Jr., who is also Gervonta Tank Davis's mentor. Floyd Mayweather retired 50 wins, no loss, no draw, 27 wins by way of knockout, but he's 47 years of age. But he is 5'8" with a 72-inch arm reach, orthodox fighter who at times would give you looks at southpaw. Gervonta Tank Davis is a natural southpaw. What if 47-year-old Floyd Mayweather faced...
In 2015, former heavyweight champion Mike Tyson openly criticized Floyd Mayweather, calling him delusional for claiming superiority over Muhammad Ali. Tyson expressed his disapproval, stating that Mayweather's self-assessment was misguided and showed a lack of respect for boxing legends. This critique highlighted the tension between Mayweather and other boxing greats who questioned his self-proclaimed status as the greatest of all time.
What do you think about Floyd talking about greater than Ali?
He's very delusional. He can't listen. If he was anywhere near that realm of greater than Ali, he'd be able to take his kids to school by himself. Okay, he can't take his kids to school by himself. And he talking about he's great. Greatness is not guarding yourself from the people. Greatness is being accepted by the people. He can't take his kids alone to school by himself. He's a little scared man. He's a very small, scared man.
Floyd Mayweather has devoted much of his post-retirement life to mentoring young fighters, including Gervonta Davis. He has emphasized his commitment to teaching and guiding the next generation, sharing his vast knowledge and experience. However, a significant point of tension between Mayweather and Davis emerged when Mayweather offered training and advice to fighters preparing to face Davis. In response to the perceived betrayal, Floyd Mayweather addressed the tension by clarifying that his intention was to offer advice to all young fighters, not just Gervonta Davis. He expressed a desire for all fighters to achieve financial success and longevity in their careers.
When I say certain things, they say, "Oh, he's hating." There's no different from when I talked about the thing with Gervonta, for instance. When I said that I need all fighters. I said I need all the young fighters that's making money in the sport of boxing. What I need you guys to do is do this. Whether it's Chrome Heart, Gucci, Louis, Mercedes, we need to take our money and invest in real estate so that we can live that same great life when our careers are over. So I guess that he took it as, I guess he's the only one that wears Chrome Heart. He's the only one that wears Gucci. He's the only one that wears Louis Vuitton. He's the only one that drives a Mercedes. And last time I checked, we got fighters all around the world that wear top flight clothes that make good money.
The situation escalated when Mayweather was seen offering guidance to Frank Martin, a potential opponent of Gervonta Davis. Mayweather shared insights and strategies with Martin, which Davis saw as a direct challenge to their mentor-protege relationship.
I remember you talking about doing the pad work with Floyd, right? And he said you got the speed and the power to be a world champ. What did that do for your confidence? Because you hearing that from, I mean, you can hear that from anybody, but Floyd is Floyd, you know what I'm saying? So what did that do for your confidence?
It was motivation, you know, because at that time too, man, I wasn't even like IQ-wise, you know. I ain't had that IQ that I got now, you know what I mean? So at that point, I was just really going off natural athleticism. So for him to tell me at that time, you know, I just got to get deeper in my bag, trying to understand the game.
Did it make you go like that much harder, or were you already training hard to even be in the gym before you was already training hard?
Yeah, I always been like a workhorse, you know.
And anything you did?
I wasn't, like, in the beginning, like wrestling and football, like it was kind of more like, just I was gifted, you know what I mean? So I kind of used to half-ass that a little bit.
Right.
You know, with boxing, you can't half-ass boxing. You gotta, if you do, you ain't gonna get to where you need to get to.
Yeah, the thing about boxing too is like, it's not like basketball where you got to depend on people. It's not like football. Like the work that you put in reflects directly with your results. So like even when we came in here and I see you dripping sweat and I see you on the pad, I'm like, he's putting in that work. Like people don't even know the amount of hours that y'all put into this.
It's all on you.
Yeah.
We ain't got no backup. We got a bad day, whatever. We ain't got nobody to come.
Feeling deeply hurt by these events, Gervonta Davis publicly declared that he no longer wanted any association with Floyd Mayweather. This emotional response underscored the personal toll of their professional disagreements and highlighted Davis's commitment to forging his own path, independent of his former mentor.
You know, he the one told Frank that I was running at 7 o'clock in the morning, Friday. He told Frank that. He was giving Frank tips and stuff like that. But I knew for sure that wasn't going to be enough to beat me. It's cool. It's all right. I don't really think too much of it. He's not going to hurt me. You know what I mean? So it's good to be with him than be cool with him because he can do some crazy stuff. He'll put you in bad situations.
Calvin Ford, Gervonta Davis's longtime trainer, weighed in on the dispute, criticizing Mayweather's controlling approach. Ford suggested that Mayweather should have supported Davis's desire for independence and been proud of his achievements. Instead, the controlling dynamics created unnecessary tension and ultimately fractured their relationship.
Another thing I want to touch on is the Floyd situation. You know, Floyd is Floyd. That's like I say, Tank is Tank, man. But at the end of the day, you know, the man is chasing greatness. And you should be supporting that. I always tell you that. You should be supporting that, you know. It's a rocky road that we saying what's going on. Just pay attention, man. The story is going to reveal itself, you know. But again, That's how you burn bridges. Somebody said they say the true colors of a person is coming out, man. They can't stand it, you know. Calm is I don't like using that word calm, you know, but our Lord knows. He knows. He knows. He knows.
Since departing from Mayweather Promotions, Gervonta Davis has achieved significant success, earning admiration for his skills and accomplishments in the ring. His decision to take control of his own career has paid off, allowing him to secure major fights and establish himself as one of boxing's top stars. No longer overshadowed by Floyd Mayweather, Davis has built his own legacy, proving that his talent speaks for itself. Fans now recognize him for his knockout power, speed, and resilience, rather than as just a product of Mayweather Promotions. His success after parting ways with Mayweather has solidified his place in boxing history, demonstrating that breaking away from his former mentor was the right move for both his career and personal growth.
When Floyd left Bob Arum, it's good for them to do it and become their own boss. And then if another guy does it, it's not good for the sport. He's disloyal. And what's wrong with Tank saying he want to be his own boss? And honestly, I've been there. The relationship between them two is very toxic. It's a toxic relationship. It's up and down and up and down. And I'm not going to elaborate to everything that I know, but it's a very toxic relationship. And that's why when I tweet stuff, I don't tweet often, but when I tweet, I may fire off 50 tweets in the day. And that's why when I tweeted certain things about the relationship, Tank retweeted it because he knows. Like, I'm not just gonna say what it is. It's a very toxic relationship. It's back and forth, and I think it will serve him best to go and be his own boss.
That's a wrap for today's video. Stay tuned, and we'll see you next time.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. For more exciting videos, make sure to hit the bell icon and stay updated. Subscribe to Boxing Hub now for all the latest in boxing.